The top 50 academic words. Academic English is important for success at school. Watch and learn by studying these top 50 must-know academic words for success at school. Return often and review. Abstract, not concrete or tangible, theoretical. The study focused on abstract concepts like justice and equality. Accurate, correct, precise. It is important to provide accurate data for the research paper. Analysis, examination or study of something in detail. The analysis of the data revealed interesting patterns. Approach, a way of dealing with or achieving something. The research project adopted a multidisciplinary approach. Assess, evaluate or measure the quality or importance of something. The teacher assessed the student's performance through a test. Assume, to suppose without evidence, we can assume that the results will be similar based on previous studies. Benefit, an advantage or positive outcome. Regular exercise has numerous benefits for physical and mental health. Cite, refer to a source or quote someone as evidence. The author cited several studies to support their argument. Concept, an abstract or general idea. The lecturer introduced the students to the concept of sustainability. Conduct, carry out or perform an activity or experiment. The scientists conducted a series of experiments to test their hypothesis. Consequence, the result or effect of an action or condition. Ignoring climate change can have severe consequences for future generations. Consist, to be made up or composed of something. The committee consists of 4 members. Contrast, to compare or show differences between 2 or more things. The author contrasted the findings of their study with previous research. Data, facts, statistics, or information collected for analysis. The survey provided valuable data for the research project. Define, give a clear meaning or definition of something. The term sustainability is defined as meeting the needs of the present without compromising future generations. Demonstrate, show or prove something with evidence or examples. The experiment demonstrated the effectiveness of the new drug. Derive, obtain or receive from a source or origin. The word biology is derived from the Greek words bios and logos. Design, plan or create something with a specific purpose or intention. The architect designed the building to be environmentally friendly. Determine, to find out or establish something with certainty. The researchers sought to determine the cause of the phenomenon. Differentiate, distinguish or recognize the differences between things. The professor explained how to differentiate between primary and secondary sources. Evident, clearly seen or understood, obvious. The impact of climate change is evident in the melting glaciers. Examine, inspect or scrutinize something in detail. The doctor will examine the patient to make a diagnosis. Factor, a circumstance, influence, or element contributing to a result. Lack of sleep can be a contributing factor to decreased productivity.
Hypothesis, a proposed explanation based on limited evidence. The scientist formulated a hypothesis to test in the experiment. Identify, recognize or establish the identity of someone or something. The witness was able to identify the suspect in a lineup. Implication, the possible consequences or effects of an action or decision. The implications of the new policy are still being debated. Inference, a conclusion reached on the basis of evidence and reasoning. Based on the data, we can make the inference that exercise improves cognitive function. Integrate, combine or bring together into a whole. The study aimed to integrate all the information gathered into one complete review. Interpret, explain the meaning of something, understand or analyze something in a particular way. The historian interpreted the ancient text in a new light. Method, a systematic procedure or approach for doing something. The researchers used a quantitative method to analyze the data. Modify, make partial or minor changes to something. The team modified the experiment to include additional variables. Objective, not influenced by personal feelings or opinions, based on facts. The study aimed to provide an objective analysis of the situation. Obtain, get or acquire something, often through effort. The researchers obtained funding for their project from a government grant. Occur, happen or take place. The solar eclipse will occur next month. Perceive, become aware or conscious of something. The participants perceived the painting as thought-provoking and emotional. Potential, capable of becoming or developing into something. The new technology has the potential to revolutionize the industry. Principle, a fundamental truth or law that serves as the foundation for reasoning. The Constitution is based on the principle that all men are created equal. Process, a series of actions or steps taken to achieve a particular result. The writing process involves brainstorming, drafting, revising, and editing. Range, the extent or scope of something. The temperature range for the experiment was between 200 degrees and 400 degrees. Recognize, identify or acknowledge someone or something as previously known or encountered. The professor recognized the student from a previous class. Relevant, closely connected or appropriate to the matter at hand. The job required relevant experience in data management. Require, need something as essential or mandatory. The assignment requires students to submit a research proposal. Response, a reaction or answer to something. The participants' responses to the questionnaire were varied. Select, choose or pick out from a group. The research team selected a representative sample for the study. Sequence, a particular order in which related events, movements or things follow each other. The genetic sequence of the organism was analyzed in the study. Signify, indicate or represent something, be a sign of the results of the experiment, signify a significant breakthrough in the field. Structure, the arrangement or organization of parts in a system or object. The essay should have a clear structure. Theory, a coherent set of principles or explanations for a particular phenomenon. The theory of relativity revolutionized our understanding of space and time. Vary, differ or change from one another in size, amount or degree. The participants' responses to the survey varied significantly. Verify, confirm or establish the truth or accuracy of something. The scientists conducted experiments to verify the hypothesis. Volume, the amount or quantity of something, especially when great. The library has a large volume of books on various topics.